That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
everybody, happy Monday. Welcome to the start of another week. Right, now it's grand. It'll be a short week. It won't really, but let's pretend it will be and all will be well in the realm. You're all very welcome back. Tonight we have part 2 of our Tour de France series. A mini-series, you see, as we fly some vintage aircraft, following along the route of the 1903, the very first Tour de France, celebrated, 121 years ago this year. Right, so wait to hear what we have in store for tonight, right? I'm not reading this at all now, right? So the next chapter of our journey through the 1903 Tour de France focuses on stage 2. We start from Lyon-Satolas Airport, Lima Foxtrot, Lima Lima, as we follow along a gruelling 374 kilometres. It took the riders all the way from Lyon down to Marseille. We're going to be flying over Saint-Étienne Airport, Lima Foxtrot Mike Hotel, in the Auvergne-Rhône-Alpes region. I think I pronounced that incorrectly. And that's until we get down to a place called Valence-Chabeuil Airport. Lima Foxtrot, Lima Uniform. That's going to be our first stop of the night. Next, we're going to attempt a touch and go. That's right, friends. We're going to do so at an airport called, Aubenasson Airfield. Lima Foxtrot, Juliet Foxtrot. And we continue to fly over the Avignon Provence Airport, Lima Fox Mike Victor, for our second stop. Finally, we continue south and complete the stage with a full stop landing down at Marseille Provence Airport, Lima Foxtrot Mike Lima. Our aircraft tonight, we're taking on the Spartan 7W. It's an executive aircraft. It's a cabin monoplane aircraft produced by the Spartan Aircraft Company during the late 1930s. The 7W features an all-metal fuselage as well as a retractable undercarriage. It was very popular with the affluent buyers worldwide, those wanting something a little bit kind of, fancy. Something fancy, do you know? So that's what we're doing. It sounds pretty exciting, doesn't it? Right? Now, where was I since I last spoke to you? Oh, yeah. So last night, anyway, right? Wait till you hear. Right. So we were doing a bit of European Truck Simulator 2. Bit of Euro Truck Sim. And I was having the crack driving along. And I was called away for some dinner. She's going to kill me. Right. So Mrs. Two-Tone was making the dinner. And we went for something kind of like Italian. We went with pizza. And we had these... halloumi stick thingies, like halloumi cheese, right? And we had jalapeno in cheese, deep fried something. They were lovely. Anyway, as I got up after unplugging everything and put away all the gear, the steering wheel and all the jazz, I proceeded to walk through this little gap over here, look. Literally walk out that way. And when I came up to the door, I heard a jing bong dong. Oh, bother, I said. Jesus, what was that? And as I walked in, whatever move she made, taking the pizza out of the oven to try and place it on the plate, she succeeded in placing it on the plate, but I think it went too far on the plate and started to burn her hand, and then the plate fell, and the pizza, just like toast, if it's buttered, landed face down on the ground. Bother! Or words to that effect. There's the pizza now flat on the ground.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, what could you do? I mean, I could see now, you're not going to laugh, even though inside I'm screaming, but you can't, right? I was hungry as well, do you know what I mean? So, we get the halloumi thingies and the jalapeno thingies and then ordered pizza, and I got pineapple pizza.
Look at this big eater.
But it wasn't going to be as nice as Mr. Two-Tones, that's for sure. And I said to her, dear, that's the first time in about, 22, 23 years that something like that has ever happened. So it's quite okay, So that was our evening. And then, what we did? We went in then and we said, right, we shall watch television, some quality time together. And what we watched? We watched Beverly Hills Axel Foley. Axel? No, I cannot. We watched that. I have to say now, I liked it. It was very good, right? It's there's hope there yet, lads, right? So basically, when we reach that certain age, when we think, the past is the past. No, God, no. So when I hit me 70s, I'll fire up a stream just for the crack. Hello? Is this fella again? Right? It'd be brilliant. I'll wear the same clothes. Sure, I don't have any other clothes. I'll wear the same clothes, And my face will be CGI'd so I don't look any better. Although Talbot, Jesus, right, right. But anyway, that was kind of the stab of it. But very, very good. Excellent movie. Highly recommend it. But anyway, That's all that happened between then and now. Oh yeah, news on the Skoda. News on the Skoda. Will this work? I'll show you actually. No, that doesn't work. I'll show you actually what's going on with the Skoda, will I? You're going to be intrigued and horrified, as I was. Where's this now? Hang on, I find it here. Your man's on his phone. So basically, there was a gadget on the thing with the yoke. That's the wheel hub. And you're probably saying, Murphy, that's mad looking. Now, if you look at that very closely, there's a big nut in the middle of that. Not your man behind the phone. There's a big nut in the middle of that. And it's corroded and shagged. So my mechanic said, leave it with me, Murphy. So he put a new one in. But the new one involved welding something or other to the gadget to stick it onto it. Right? Then, friends, he managed to do that and he said, oh, I better fix the wheel bearing. Look at what my wheel bearing was doing. A wheel bearing shouldn't do that. Look at it moving. It shouldn't do that. So he said, Murph, you've made a complete and utter balls of the car and I need to keep working on it. And I spoke to him today and he says, yeah, no, I should have it ready for you tomorrow. And I said, well, sure, Jesus, then what about the right-hand side? He says, what do you mean? I said, well, if the left-hand side is shagged, maybe the right-hand side is as well. So it is. How are you? So the right-hand side, he's going to fix that now tomorrow. So I should have the car back on Wednesday. But the silver lining in all of this, I get to drive his car, which is an Audi A4 RS. Right? Not a 60 in a sneeze. Oh, Jesus, we're there. Brilliant, right? The fuel efficiency, though, of, me trying to cycle up a hill, not very good. But I have a very nice car, So I've been kind of reliving my youth driving you know what I mean? Giving people the scan, right? You're driving along and you just...
Big 10-4, good buddy.
Do you ever try that? Try it now. Whenever you see a young driver, usually one of the lads, right? Well, if you give them the scan, it's a weird kind of a wave. They'll give one back to you. Right, so then you go around doing this all day. Brilliant! And it's universal. This works in any country, I'm told, right? So the next time you feel that way inclined, give the scan. That's how you do it. It's like that. It's as if you have water or something on your fingertips and you're trying to get rid of it. Right? The scan. It's called the scan. Anyway, we're over here. Look at the head in this. Look, Jesus. Anyway, we'll move on abruptly. Oh, speaking of scan, we have a new thing on Discord. I'll show you when we move the screen over. We'll do all that now in a moment. But we'll ramble in and say good evening and welcome to one and all on this, well, it's quite warm in Ireland. 22 degrees, friends. Not too bad, right? Airlock Doc is here. Good to see him, dude. Night Zepp has rambled in. Tarnish Mossman, happy Monday. Super Typhon is in the chat. AJH. Vacuum rambles in. Very happy Monday to you. Viper Strike is here. Happy Monday. Mr. Said Rider has rambled in. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce and wolfy, has rambled in with a tier 1 sub for 35 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Insane generosity and support. Tarnish Mossman is here. Le tunage. Oui, oui. Très bien, monsieur. Right? I have to learn, well, not learn, I need to brush up on me French because I'm going to France in a couple of weeks. Où est le café, s'il vous plaît? La édition, s'il vous plaît. Right? Voilà mon passeport. Où est la bibliothèque? Je suis Murph. J'habite à Irlandais. Right? Jesus, I can speak petite, very petite. Right? That is brilliant. But anyway, we're over here now. Captain Sickbag is here. Very happy Monday to you, my dude. You're welcome in. Where is this now? Assidious, welcome aboard. Willow, how much? Good to see you. Rambog Mort is here. He says, getting back into the 787, flying from that place to this place. The first IKO looks familiar. The second one I couldn't tell you. DeBlaze is here. Good to see him, my dude. Jan Drace rambles aboard. Welcome in. Old Veteran 965. A very happy Monday to you. Shuffle Shoes shuffles in. AJH John, hope you're well. Sun Jammer is in the chat. Spitfire RAF 100. Welcome aboard, man. Lead Ballooner, welcome in. Martel is in the house. Baldric Dedong. It's good to see you, Baldric. You're looking very well. PH Roy is here. Says, good evening. Long time no see. And to you. Goblin Zeus is here. Good evening. Now, let me see. Nutty Slack says, guys, I had a dream last night. Enya, dressed as one of the lads from E17, held an impromptu rap concert in front of a burger van in Wolverhampton. Nutty Slack, I can summarise your dream. Effectively, you have a thing for short-haired women listening to... Oh, Jesus, what did E17 sing? That song whilst being hungry for a burger. A wolf burger. Right, that's what it is. We've figured it all out now. Airlock Doc, yes, I have posted the flight planage. Thank you very much indeed. Airlock created the flight plan. Liptorius, good evening. Rob MCR is here. Sir Campsalot. My dude from Ongoshlon Nua. How are you, man? Right, we're over here now. Stick figure. Bring in the clowns. Right, they're already here. Well, I'm here. Hemmingbird is here. She says, I received a commemorative jug of gravy granules from the king today. I was thrilled. It was the greatest honour he could bestow on me. I used to pal around with a fella. They used to call him Bisto because he looked like the Bisto kid. We didn't have terribly nice nicknames. You know, come on, Bisto, you're right. Yeah. He looked like the Bisto kid. Anyway, poor old devil. But he was ferociously strong. So if you gave him any lip, right. Do you know what happened to you? I got a dig from Bisto. What? Yeah. I got a black eye from Bisto. What? You know what I mean? It's mad. Jesus! Someone pressed a button and it scared the bejesus out of me. But anyway, soaring AJ. AJH, man. Hope all is well. Who else is here? Look. AZ Blue Line. Echo Charlie, welcome in. Daddy Plump is here. Onboard Simulations. Bonjour. Flyer 10. Good to see it. Lads, there's all buttons being pressed here. You need to calm it down. Calm down, I say. Colonel Fork 85 raided. Did you like that? The raided part of it. You kind of rolled the tongue a bit, right? Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed for the raid. He was flying an F4, begob. The Milviz one, and it has the freeware one. It looked fantastic. Lima Kilo Mike, good evening. Hope all is well. Proby Pete says, bonjour from Temp, Arizona. Currently flying in New Zealand. The schedule number 16 will join in shortly. Well, you're very welcome aboard. Right over here. Wayland Chutani, good evening. Dan 1878. Oi, oi, Uncle Murph. Subscribing for 29 months. Dan, thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Insane generosity. Mr. 90 is here. Good to see you. I thought we were flying in France. We are. What did I do? Wombat 49 is in the house. Happy Mondays, everyone. Wombat, you're very welcome in, my dude. Hope all is well. Let me see. Balut is here. Good to see you. Where are we at now? Halloumi. Right? Brilliant. Zybok Doc calling from Denmark. Hello, my dude. Hope all is well. Colonel Fork pressing a button that no one got to see. Thanks be to Jesus. Right, quick now. Muse fan bursts in the door with his ankle. He says, how are yous mad jokes? Happy Monday. He says, I have to swap over my steering wheel to my flight sim gear. Oh, it's okay because I have the stand that Gibbo recommended. There. Job done. Really? Can you just move all the equipment out of the way? Take out the plug, take out the USB, and then you're back to your flight sim stuff. I'm well gel over that. Do you know what I have to do? I need to go, can you see it? I need to go down to the bottom drawer and take out the steering wheel. Then behind the bottom, beside it, I have the pedals. And do you know what happened yesterday? The steering wheel shut down the whole PC. As in, like, turned it off. Maybe just something with the power supply, I don't know. But Jesus, we need to watch that, right? Third second rule. It's still good. Oh, the 3 second rule. Third second rule. 3 second rule. No, it couldn't have been good. We have a cat, right? And cats like to kind of share their hair. Do you know what I'm saying? So we would have been chopping up hairballs all night. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, right, we're over here. Scorpio 49. No thought of Mr. Two Tone's burnt hand. No, but there was. Hang on now. Jesus, that was the second thing. Well, actually, that was the first thing I asked. Are you okay? I mean, are you okay? You know, very genuine. And she's, you know, Scorpio get me into all sorts of trouble because he's right. Black Cobra, good to see you. Let's go indeed. Sticky Rice is here. The banana in the tailpipe. Right. Brilliant. You gotta love Beverly Hills Cop. Alice Duwald. He's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. Alice Duwald wasn't in it though. No, God no. Right now, you smoked the bearings on the Skoda, right? So much for taking care of your vehicle. What do you mean, lads? The thing did 400,000 kilometres. Listen, your bearings would be fairly... Yes, dear.
Did you ask me, was I okay?
I did.
Did you?
I actually did.
Did you?
I walked in and I said, are you okay?
No, you walked in and you said, what happened?
Yes, I had to...
I bet you'd ask them if they were okay. Wouldn't you?
Listen.
I did burn the tip of my fingers. I broke a nail as well.
Do you know what I just realised? Do you see where her name tag is?
Yeah.
Now, doesn't it make a lot more sense?
No, it doesn't.
Now, come on, it does.
That does not explain You staring.
No,
Right
she
there.
that it must have
Right
broke. It tore or something.
Right there.
In fairness, that nearly happened to me once. I lost a button in my shirt. Remember that time?
That was down there, man.
It was down the lower region, yes. But it could have happened at the higher region.
On your belly button.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've no hair on your chest, so it's okay. No QB.
I've no hair. Hang on.
A
Little bit of hair on my chest. Had I eaten that pizza off the ground, I'd have had plenty of hair in the chest. Jesus. I was telling everyone, God almighty, you dropped the pizza. I did ask you.
Asked what happened.
Huh?
You asked what happened.
No, I asked, are you okay?
No, you
I actually said, are you okay?
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't. You walked in and went, what happened?
This is why Scorpio...
Is everything okay? And then
Is everything okay? No.
Are
No. You
okay?
heard me wrong. I mean, you were in the heat of the moment. You were trying to deal with us. I said, are you okay?
You didn't.
Are you okay? How's the burn on your hand? Did you genuinely burn your hand? Oh, Jesus. We watched Beverly Hills last night.
Sauce in pizza is hot like
Oh, yeah, but stuff coming out of the oven when oh, God, yeah, it would be hot, yeah. Did you like
that.
Beverly...
You had to clean it up. You didn't help with that either.
I assisted with the
And
cleanup.
You didn't even ask, did I want you to cook something instead?
Listen, had I have cooked now, right? I mean, let's be fair about it. Had I have cooked, we'd still be going through the records from the fire department. What happened here?
I'm just stating the record. Like, not asking.
I did ask.
Asked, was everything okay? All you could think was, here goes my dinner.
I didn't say that. Jesus, that's terrible. You liked Beverly Hills anyway? Yeah. Grand.
Yeah, if as sequels go, that was actually very good.
As sequels go, ladies and gentlemen. As sequels go.
But I think they need to leave it now.
Oh, yeah, no, put it back to bed now. That's it.
Don't go near it. Don't
Yeah,
take
put it back on the top shelf.
Don't restart the franchise. You don't need to. It's brilliant. Let it go.
Now, there you have it, friends. The official summary. What's the word? Review? The official review. Very, very good. Right, we'll continue on now because I'm getting in trouble all over the shop here. Jesus. Thanks, Scorpio. Fucking bring him nowhere. You must have rallied it at some stage. Wait, what? By the time you get to 70, Murph, we'll all have... Oh, wait, we'll have an AI two-tone. I don't know. Kanda was trying out AI there earlier on. The thing now has about as much intelligence as my left foot. And I broke that. Trits4 is here, 31 months. Thank you very much indeed, Trits4. Audis are very nice, they are. Are there no cars made in Ireland? No. We made a DeLorean and that was it. You know, but it's good to see you, Nighthawk. Right, where are we at now? Hi, Cloud, good to see you. Middle finger works as well. Usually have less fingers involved in US cities. Right. Right, now let me see. We're over here, look. Englewood Online, good to see you. Low Tech, one man, one plane, one stream. I like where this is going.
I like all these two.
You like Audis? They're terribly odd. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. It's a nice car, but I did bash me knee getting in and out of it. I'm not built for these sort of cars. I need a big car. I need a couch on wheels, you know, or an SUV without the S. But anyway, Low Tech, great to see you. Madude, hope all is well. Bodabram is in. Gaseous Maximus, hello. Test Pilot is here. What a weekend of sport for us English. I believe so. 22 degrees, try 29 degrees, says Colonel Fork. Jesus, that's hotter than, yeah. Now, let me see. Gaseous Maximus subscribing at tier 1 for 15 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. Hope you're well. Turd Ferguson is here. Welcome in. Fluently as Camembert fromage. Right? Talk like that and they'll just turn their backs to you. No, they won't. Me and the French, we go way back. They're a great bunch of lads, the French. But anyway, in France, just talk slow and loud. They will understand you. Right, Goblin Zoo says, Puis-je avoir un café s'il vous plaît? Merci, better. Voila, it's Misha Murphy. Right, Real Sim Pilot is here. Good to see you. Happy almost Tuesday. Indeed. Crabby One, welcome aboard. Nairobi. Good man, Viper. You know me, hopefully. Hello, great name. Welcome in. Kozaki Flyer is here. He says, Hola, Murph. Delivered a golf course alligator last night to a nice same-state park. Delivered a golf course alligator? What? Delivered it? As in, like, birth delivered, or you just happened to have one in the van Jesus. Anyway, we're over here. Dougal McTavish, the chairman, has rumbled in. A very happy Monday, Dougal. I hope you're keeping well. Captain Sickbag then bursts everything, subscribing with a tier 2 for 39 months. Insane support and generosity, Captain Sickbag. Thank you very much indeed. Where did all that time go? I don't know, but that's like more than 2 years. 12 and 12 is 12. That's more than 3 years. Jesus, right. Who's in charge? Naughty Gnome then bursts in the door. 43 months. That's more than the time we mentioned earlier. Thank you very, very much indeed for all the support, lads. Energizer is here. He says, good evening and happy Monday. Jesus, whose grand idea was it to let it rain for 5 days straight? Ooh. Well, it's dry in Ireland today. Well, for the most part, you know. Right, we're over here now. Are we catching up? Slowly but surely we are. Hemmingbird says Muse has no out of the way in his living room. Muse has no out of the way. Oh, really? Oh, Jesus. Right. Right. Well, he's utilising the space. Right, utilising the space. Anyway, yeah, fake news. Indeed, Murph needs a mic at the door for Mrs. Two-Tone. Yeah, Murph is in the pool. Right. Thanks, Muse, yeah. It was a belly bust. It was a belly bust. It was a very reflective name tag, so Murph was simply just admiring himself. Yes! Better. Much better. I'll use that the next time round. Right, digging a hole. I'm not digging anyone. Hang on. Is Mrs. Two-Tone blinded by the glare of the hair that wasn't there? Jesus. I feel that we're re-interrupting. It's grand. Frying pan incoming, not at all. Did I walk in at the wrong time? Call 911. Not to mention that they would be wondering what you did. If I cooked. Yeah. What would he make? What would he make? I'm happy that you've set the record straight. Thank you, Scorpio. Yes, anytime. If Ireland made a car, it's going to be called a Shortsa from the Belfast aircraft manufacturer. No, well, we made the DeLorean. I prefer Mercedes usually, excluding the RS4, the A68 and the R8. They are very nice, really expensive to repair. The Q5 has a lot of room in it. I'd buy an FUV. Pickup truck for sure. I need a pickup truck. Chocks and Angry Lou, welcome in, guys. Squawk Torque is here, very good evening. Audi is about 3 times the size of the Everett's Boeing field. As in the factory, Jesus. Hermit, something good to see you. Stephen is in the house, 33 degrees there. Carried in a Skyvan from PBI to Ocala, Florida. Jesus. Math is not strong, no. I got a peak, 34, 35 degrees here, says Goblin Zeus. Jesus. Murphy needs to get better at remembering what he said minutes prior to understanding what it is he's reading. Yes, I do. Ultra Gaming, good to see you. Skoda don't make trucks. They don't, but if they did...
Oh, Jesus.
Who's on YouTube? Sheddy Mentor, welcome in. Banana Dave is here. Welcome aboard. TPHI17. A very happy Monday. Tier 0 is here. Hope you guys are keeping very well on YouTube. We have... Vazali is here as well. Welcome in. We have 4K on YouTube. As Codman is here. Welcome in. Mrs. TPHI17. Lost Trucker. You're all very welcome in, lads. If I've missed anyone, just start shouting. Do you know what I mean? Robert J56. Welcome aboard. They made tanks. They also made anti-aircraft guns. I wanted a Skoda Yeti, but instead bought the Octavia Estate. Right? American-style pickup trucks are probably not a thing in Europe. No, they're too big. Our roads here are quite small, do you know? Right, lads, we'll get kind of started here. We'll do the thing. That's not working now at all. Oh, Jesus, I proper broke it. Wait now. I fixed... It's not doing the thing that I wanted to do anymore. Wait now, what if I tighten it?
Get a load of this guy.
I'm trying to get the... It's not working. Oh, wait! I'm really... Right, let's come over here now. That's brilliant. It's probably too loud. Right, turn over the microphone now, lads, and we'll get into this here now, lads. Right, now, where are we at? We're over here, look. Yes, so here's our chariot for this evening, the Spartan 7W. And our flight plan looks a little bit like this. And bing! Here we are, Navigraph. So our first flight is going to be from here, overflying Lima Fox Mike Hotel, and our first landing is down at Lima Fox Lima Uniform. So what you're going to need for this, lads, is looking at the... have a look at the flight plan, because I've highlighted on the flight plan where we're landing and where we're not. So we're going to land at Lima Fox Lima Uniform, and then a touch and go and all the jazz.
Look at this big ease.
But we're heading down to Marseille, down in Provence, and I'm looking forward to it, right? But yes, now, where are we at? We're over here. Bull Bandit, good to see you, my dude. You're very welcome aboard. So that's our flight plan. Expect just under 2 hours. Cruising speed of this aircraft, probably about 160, give or take. Let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens. So, Sheddy says, wow, I'm at Highland currently. Nice, nice. So this aircraft released, what was the name of them? DCG or something, I think it was called, wasn't it? HCG Digital Arts. This thing was released, it was about May last year when they released it. Version 1.1 is the current. You can pick it up over on Sim Market, €24, give or take. It's actually quite nice. And, well, this is our chariot for today's flight. Great history with this aircraft. First flew in 1936, and there was only 36 of them built. But it's still a very, very nice aircraft. So, as we can see from it here, they were built as an executive aircraft, right? If you wanted a bit of polish, right, to fly around, well, this is what you fly in. And as you can see from the detailing on the aircraft, well, it's very, very fancy. Precious metal is the name that they gave to this aircraft. And I think back then, a lot of aircraft were similar to boats. They used to give them a fancy name. Do you know what I mean? The Gigliotti, welcome in. It's a beautiful machine, this, isn't it? I kind of like the look of it. And retractable landing gear, the landing lights pop down out of the wing. A lot of firsts were done with this aircraft. Do you know what I mean? If you're a very posh, you'd fly the Stagger Wing. Yeah, so you kind of had, these were your options. The Beach Stagger Wing or the Spartan 7W. But it's a fine machine, this one. A fine machine, this one. We'll learn a little bit about it now in a moment. But it was flown by the Royal Air Force, lads, by the way. But anyway, it was powered by a Pratt & Whitney R985, a 9-cylinder air-cooled radial piston engine. 450 horsepower. 450, right? I give all my motorbikes a name. Oh, nice. But yeah, it's a beautiful machine, this. So this is our chariot. I'm on live weather, and I just brought the time of day back a smidgen. Because, you know, it's positively nighttime, right? So we'll jump on into the cabin, get ourselves situated inside, and get that door closed, because it's very windy. How do we close the door, Murph? No. No. Yes. Right, here's the door closed, and well, welcome to the cockpit, and a bit of familiarization here before we get going. So, we have our fuel valve indicator down here. We're going to turn it on. We can go rear, or we can go on the right tank, left tank, or rear tank. We'll start off in the rear tank, and reappear, well, put our yoke back there when we need it. We do have our carb heat, we have our pitot heat, we have our mixture, we have our prop, we have throttle, we have trims, we have cabin air. We have a number of circuit breakers. All the circuit breakers are modelled on this gadget. Look. How handy is that? Done really, really well. We also have one of the best sounding devices in the sim. Are you ready for this one now? It's the ashtray. Pardon me? What? I wonder what recorded them. That's your parking brake. We have an engine starter, alternator, master battery, magnetos, avionics master switch, our primer, our fuel valves, and also your booster pump. The rest are all lights. A couple of indicators up here: fuel pressure, oil pressure. Then we have our gear, landing gear indicator. And over this side of the fence then we have, well, manifold pressure, RPM. We have our suction for the gyro. You have your flaps. 45 degrees these things would go to, right? And then you have wing flap and belly flap. Fuel pressure, exhaust gas temperature, in which we can find our peak, cylinder head temperature, oil pressure and temperature, and then our electrical system showing our volts. It's very, very nice, right? So, Mr. Anderson said, is this bird on the Asobo Marketplace? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not actually sure. If someone wants to take a look. So we're going to start off with the master battery. So there's the battery coming on. Give it a moment to think about things. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and get some lights on. So here's all our lights over here. So we're going to go nav lights, panel lights, strobes because we don't have a beacon. And what else do we have? Avionics are going to leave off for the moment. Fuel, we've already turned on the fuel. Pitot heat, we'll leave it alone. Mixture can now go fully rich. Prop can go full forward. We're going to open the throttle about 1/4 of an inch. And we'll come down here now to our booster pumps.
I put the car in swinger, baby.
Sweet lamb of Jesus. Captain Sickbag just gifted 10 tier 1 subs, look! Did you see what he did? No, the Spartan is in Sim Market, not in the official marketplace. Ah, right. Hey, Renoir is here. Good to see you. Captain Sickbag, thank you very much indeed. Did you see what he did? 10 gifted tier 1 subs. You madman. But thank you very, very much indeed. Look at that for insane support. God almighty. Isn't he a legend? We are walking amongst legends. Or, yeah, right, do you know? Moo Wet, good to see you. Absolute insane generosity to the community is Captain Sickbag. 10 gifted tier 1 subs gone out to the community. Thank you very, very much indeed. Cheers, man. Right, fuel valve is open. We'll come down here to our little primer and we'll prime the fuel. Mags will go from left, right to both. Then we have our starter switch.
Clear prop.
Open. Did you hear that?
Clear prop.
Right. Put back on the brakes.
Clear prop.
Clear prop. If that was me now, I'd be like, clear. We can open the window. Window's open. We'll clear the prop again.
Clear prop.
Right. And we'll go for a start. Are we ready, sports fans? Let's give it a start. Easy, easy. Oh, she's alive. Alternator on. Booster pump off. Get our little window closed.
Jesus.
Letting all the heat out. Scary Wolf, good to see you. Okay, we continue on. So we want our avionics turned on. Avionics are warming up. Engine is warming up. We can reduce some of that mixture. So let's have a look at our volts. So the volts are working, they're charging. Oil pressure and temperature is rising. Cylinder head temperature rising. Exhaust gas temperature rising. Fuel pressure is looking good. Flaps are okay. Suction doing suction things. RPM just under 1,000. Manifold pressure, around 1,200. And we're waiting for our avionics to come alive, right? It's a lovely plane, this, isn't it? So we're going to set an initial 3,000 feet of altitude. Go ahead and get our transponder warmed up. We shall okay this stuff. Searching for satellites. Now, what else do we have here? We do have an autopilot with this aircraft, which is super handy. Vertical speed indicator. Fuel quantities. I love the fuel quantities. Look at that. That's beautiful. Our HSI, so we can put this on runway heading. Hit our D and B key, so we're going to recenter our directional gadget to our compass. Yes. The Hurricane sounds so good at idle in multiplayer. Oh, really? Only if he takes it for granted. I see what you did. You may have heard about it lossless scaling. I've used it before, Vasily, yes. It's a wild sounding engine. It's beautiful. Isn't it very good? It's very, very good, friends. So you can pick it up over on Sim Market. The sounds are good. The sounds are quite good. What sim time are we going with, Murph? So I'm using live weather, and the local time is set to 17:16. We're on the Southeast Asian server, lads. 17:16 is the local time. And, well, the weather. For someone to get the METAR, in chat type in !METAR space LFLL. I seem to remember the sound was actually done by Big Radials, says Nightsep. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice. Right, so we'll go over to our GPS unit here as you guys figure out what the gadget's going to be. We'll go into our flight plan and we'll start putting in some waypoints, shall we? So our first one, well, where we're leaving is Lima. Oh, we can type this in. Lima, Fox, Lima, Lima. Lima, Fox, Lima, Lima. Enter. Next stop of the night is going to be down to Lima, Fox, Mike Hotel. Lima Fox Mike Hotel. Yes. After that, it's going to be Lima Fox Lima Uniform. Lima Fox Lima Uniform. Didn't like that. Lima Fox Lima Uniform. There we go. Valence. After that, it's going to be LFLJ. Let's have a look here now. LFLJ. No, it's not Courchevel. JF. Jesus, just as well we got that right. That could have been hilarious, right? Cruise speed about 160 knots. LFLJ, then it's LFMV. LFMV. Avignon. And then finally, friends, it's going to be down to... no. It's going to be down to... LFML. Marseille Provence. Right, that's a flight plan put in. Let's go back into our map. And we'll zoom it out here. Yep, that looks good to me. Now, other couple of bits and pieces. Did we get the METAR? Winds 140 at 6 knots. Okay, 140. So we can go runway 17. 17 is what we're going to go for, lads. 17 right. Now, what else I want to do here? So that's nav. That's our terrain. That's my traffic. I'll leave traffic off because it'll be beeping like friggin' nuts, right? VNAV profile. Nah, I'm not going to worry about it. Although, target altitude is going to be 3,000 feet. Target position, vertical speed profile. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, that's set. What else I want to do now? CDI is on GPS. Flight plan is looking good. And here is our routing. So, transponder, we're going to put it onto altitude reporting. And before we get going here, we shall... Landing lights, so you can extend them. There they are extended. And then we'll turn them on. Ooh. Very fancy. Cabin lights, no. Window heater, no. We will put on the pitot heat, just in case. Carb heating is looking okay. Everything else is looking okay. Right, friends, it's time to get moving. So, off the brakes. Nudge it forward. There's a jet. The sound of this thing is class, isn't it? So we're going to test the brakes. Brakes are working. Yes, brakes are working. And we'll taxi over here to the left-hand side. And we'll do a full run-up and then we'll turn on multiplayer. How's that for a plan? Bit of Toby eye support here. Go! Can we go up that way? Not really. That's like a service road. So we'll kind of just go straight on, I suppose, will we? Yeah, and then it's up to the left. Alright. Here's a nice little seating position for us here now. So, over to the left-hand side. So we're on the taxiway here now, so we're just going to taxi up. We'll do a full run-up test before we go, just to make sure all is well in the realm. Do you know what I mean? But so far, so good, right? Nice machine, isn't it? The curtains look absolutely gorgeous. Man, look at that wing as well, look. Jesus. Alright, watch your speed. Easy does it now. Slant Alpha, good to see him, my dude! Isn't this generally performed in a bicycle? It is, it is. We said we'd fly over it and shout down to the participants. Let's test the old operation of the flaps here, right? So they're the wing flaps. What are these belly flaps? Oh, the belly flaps are the
Allow myself to
are the brakes.
Myself.
Wow, listen to the belly flaps move. Right? So looking under the aircraft, see back here? They're the belly flaps and they're the main wing flaps. So the belly flaps are effectively your brakes. Jeez, the sounds are excellent. 45 degrees. Is that a train? That's a train. I'm almost certain that was a train, lads. Oh, look at me going off the runway. It is a train. Ah, brilliant. I mean, where would you get it? Right, bring the flaps back. Rich Ricardo, good to see you. Pretty birdie, pretty birdie. It really is. It really is, Slant Alpha. Come here, are you doing karaoke with Moose? Arctic Chill, good to see you. Briggsy, have you tried the Catalina yet? I have, Briggsy. There's actually a payware Catalina in production. Now, the only thing I've noticed, there's no cowl flaps of this aircraft. Which for a radial, there should be. He convinced me to retire from amateur singing. You did it last night! Ah, brilliant. Two Dogs is here. Good to see you, man. He says, greetings from Wisconsin. It's going to be busy up your neck of the woods the next few days, isn't it? Who's going to Providence? Now, can I just say this sound is lovely? How can I get my Skoda to sound like this? I saw a Catalina at an air show in Pangton. Majestic, really, really nice. A 7-hour drive for Slant Alpha, but Providence are bust with my virtual ATC rig. Oh, really? Nice. What do you mean you can't, Ascari? Listen, we can do anything. Take the exhaust pipe off. That could work. Drill a hole in the exhaust. Put a couple of golf balls into the engine, you know. Isn't that what the Skoda sounds like when the engine is broken? No.
Jesus.
No, it's not. Throw a cam Chevy block in it. Yeah. Interior design, isn't it pretty? What's it like in the back seat? Beautiful curtains that don't move, but that's okay. It's very nice. There's a packet of fags on the ground, look. Premium cigarettes and a book of something. As you do. Man alive, this is nice. So, to do a full run-up test, we're going to test the magnetos. And we'll cycle the prop as well. So, stick a piece of cardboard in the back tyre. Alrighty. So we'll try and turn ourselves into the wind, effectively. Right, let's see now. Drive it on, Murphy. Give us a turn there, Betsy. Easy, easy. Okay, so we'll go park and brake on. Now let's have a look. So we're going to say mixture rich. Bring up the old RPM. So RPM we're going to go to 1500. Actually, we'll need to go a little bit higher. 15, 16, 17. Hold. Okay, let's cycle the mag. So we'll go to the right mag. There's a drop. Back to both. Left mag. There's a drop. Back to both. So we're going to cycle the prop. We're looking for three things. The first one, we're going to see a decrease in RPM. There's the drop. Second one, we're going to see an increase in manifold pressure. There should be. And then last but not least, we're going to see a drop in our fuel flow, which is probably going to be with our fuel pressure. Yep, there's the drop there now. It goes from about 8 down to 5. Okay, run up complete. All is looking well. We will take 10 degrees of flap for takeoff. Off the brakes. Edge forward here now a little bit. There we go. Now we get ourselves lined up, take off, and then get some multiplayer action in. Can I open that window as well? I can. Maybe. Okay. Get ourselves lined up. Looking good. Okay, so we are walking, we're talking, and we are indeed squawking. It's time to go flying, friends. Are we ready? Does the headphone socket work? Negative. Unfortunately not. Okay, power coming in. Off the brakes, and let's go. Takeoff power set, speed alive. There's the nose down already. Jesus. The power of this thing. 60 knots. Keep her on the straight and narrow, Murph. There we go. 80 knots. Upsy daisy. Man, the torque. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps in. Ooh, the power of this. The power. Winkle Gassler, thank you very much indeed. Jesus. 9 months, man. Thank you very, very much indeed. Okay, easy does it. Look at this speed. Right, get ourselves trimmed. Bit of multiplayer action on. There we go.
Hello there.
The wheel turned on. Thomas Davis, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Cruise speed tonight, I would say about 140 knots. Give or take. Watch our speed now. Flaps are in. Let's get ourselves trimmed here a little bit. So we'll circle around the airfield. Oh, there's everyone. We'll circle around the airfield and catch everyone in. We also have an autopilot, which is super handy. Landing lights. We'll leave them down for the moment. There's the sound of a something. Okay, start our roll here to the left. Excellent choice. Now, friends, what we're going to do, if you're currently flying along on Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. And if you're here for the shill crack of it, will you press number 3? And all should be well in the realm. Yes. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 1900 Zulu time, right here. All right. We have 31 on the PC, 4 on console, and 'twas a very long pause. Yes, it was. Right, back into our machine here. What are we actually doing? So we want Cold Nebo, you absolute ledge. Thank you for the bit.
Jesus.
Right, autopilot. Let's be having you. So we're going to say autopilot, nav, altitude, 3000, arm. And we're going to climb V-speed up the road. Let's give it 500 feet. Nav mode is on. Autopilot is armed. Now, she's not liking that, so we're going to go heading mode. Get ourselves back on course here. Let's see here now. That looks good to me. So we'll go heading. And nav mode is armed. This is a Cap 140, so you need to kind of fly it in direction, and then it'll hold it, right? But yeah. Now, let me see. So we want 3,000 feet. Let's see how this is going to handle it. So far, so good. That's going to give us a nice intercept. And she'll roll out and level off. It's very slow to react, which is fair enough. It's an old aircraft. Now, how are we looking here? Exhaust gas temperature is a little bit high. Fuel pressure is looking good. RPM and manifold pressure are all, they're good. Temps and pressures are okay. Vertical speed we're holding. She's going to be capturing nav mode. It says nav is armed, so we're going to get nav mode fully locked now, I would think.
Time to pull the
Let's see what happens.
good money.
Bossman Gaming, welcome in, Raiders. You're very welcome aboard. Happy Monday, lads. Hope you're all keeping very well. You join us here flying in the Spartan the Spartan 7W. It's his cousin. Right, very, very nice aircraft. So let's see now. It's not really holding me altitude very well though, look. So I want altitude, arm it, and descend. And let's see will it hold 3,000 feet. This would be interesting. Speed is looking good. She's building back up there to about 130. We can help things out now. So I'm going to bring down our RPM. And we're going to start reducing a little bit of mixture. And as we do so, we're going to watch that EGT rise. Oh, there's a long, terrible pause. Come on, Sim, you can do it. There we go. That's how you break the engine. Oh, pause. Murphy, you broke it. Why can't we hit the starter? Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
It's alright, lads. Right, there's a mixture looking good now. Jesus. To look at this big eat. Right, are we not going to level at 3,000 plane? There she is. Right, manifold pressure, bring it up to 30 and hold. RPM. Let's see if she hold 20. And I think we're looking good now. I think we're looking... Look at the amount of people. This is class. Okay, doing its best to try and find 3,000 feet. 3,000 feet is armed. I suppose she needs to climb for this. Altitude is armed. Climb is there at 400 feet a minute. And let's see how we can handle it, right? Nice, we're busy flying the Red Wing Constellation, Cape Town to London. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Now, I am a bit heated, yes. What did I do now? Did I do something I shouldn't have? Cold Nebo, good to see you. I'm a level with you. Let's see if she levels off, though. Man, look at the terrain. Lyon. It's very nice. Yeah, we're getting a couple of stutters here. Never a fan of stutters, lads. Right, so there's 3,000 and it's going to try and level us off now, so I think we're good. Yes, we are good. Alright. Now it's quite windy, that's why it's giving it all of that. Jeez, look at the mountains in the background, look. Stunning. Holy crap, look at her speed. Right, bring her back a bit more. We don't need that speed. 170, Jesus. So the first airport, lads, we're going to overfly it, and it's that of Saint Galmier. No, it's not. It's Saint-Étienne. Lima Fox Mike Hotel. We're overflying that one. Stutters are Irish hiccups. I like that. Yeah, let's go with that. What do you think of the Red Wing Connie? The Connie's very good. My voice is in that plane. I have an English accent, you see. Starting engine 1. Right, I did me Picard. The line must be drawn here. This far, no further. That fella, you know. Oh, Jesus, then. I thought it was brilliant.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
That was completely the wrong button. I meant to press this one over here, but listen, it's quite okay.
The line must be drawn here. This far, no farther.
I don't have GSX running now, so let's hope the stutters we had the other night are like gone. Do you know what I mean? There are 4 lights. 4 lights? Well, our gear is up. And everything else is looking good. The interior lighting is quite nice. The wind we're getting. Hang on a second. 16 knots giving us a sideways kind of a push. Mad. The card sounds very like Tom Cruise. Yeah, I knew you'd go there. I pressed it after that, right? Oh. Anyway, she's a thirsty machine, this. So we'll get the rear fuel tank, we'll get it down a little bit and then we'll swap onto the wings. How's that? Should be grand, right? It's very windy though. Now there is a bit of cloud that direction, but ultimately we're going to be turning south. We're going down this neck of the woods. So we'll see how we get on, right? But yeah, everything appears to be good. So far, so good. Dare I say, so far, so good. Right. What do you think of this machine? It's very nice. Look at the state of that engine. Flying Teapot is in his DC-3. The amount here behind us, this is class. Look at that. A P-51 Mustang, an MB-339, a Duke, a Hellcat, an E-300, a P-40. Why don't I have the P-40? Oh, we got a Messerschmitt over there. Are we going to clear those hills? I reckon we will. Doc Blues is ahead of us in a TBM at 3,000 feet, and he looks good, right? We should be grand, lads. We should be grand. Now, tonight anyway, the next chapter of our journey through the storied history of the Tour de France, we're going to focus on stage 2 of the inaugural 1903 race. And, well, the journey tonight starts from Lima Fox LL, or Lima Fox Lima Lima. Just imagine what the old cyclists were like back in 1913, right? Some of the pictures I've been looking at, I mean, they're all there smoking cigarettes and they're having a few beers as they cycle, right? Now, this stage, it was a grueling 374 kilometres, which took the riders from Lyon down to Marseille. The stage was relatively hilly, as we can see, and they had all sorts of crack to deal with, from, you know, the length of time cycling and also the weather, right? So, what do we have here now? Scroll down a little bit. The bicycles of the era, very different than the sleek, high-tech, very light bicycles that we have today. These ones are very, very heavy. Bicycles back then often weighed about 15 kilograms. 15 kilos. There's bikes today you can pick up with your baby finger. Back 33 pounds, right? They were made of steel. They had a single gear, which made climbing hills especially challenging. The riders had to rely on their sheer strength and endurance to power through some of the stages. Brakes were also rudimentary, and the roads were rough and unpaved, adding to the difficulty. Punctures were common, and riders had to be skilled in quick repairs. They didn't exactly have the van following them along. It's like, you got a puncture? Right. New way, let puncture, repair, s'il vous plaît. He'd fix it himself. Do you know what I mean? And the weight of the bicycle, no gears, no nothing, a single chain, and if that chain broke, you were shagged. Man alive, look at the views out here, look. Jesus, that's beautiful. Look at this, lads. That's stunning. Also, I think we just about will clear the countryside, right? Now, if you were lucky enough, right, you'd be sponsored. You get some sort of a sponsorship. And in 1903, well, sponsorships are quite different than the ones that we see today. You didn't have to sit there and show off a bit of merchandise and say, right. Back then, no, Jesus, no. Many riders were sponsored by bicycle manufacturers. They gave them the bikes and the equipment, and the sponsors saw the Tour de France as an excellent opportunity to showcase their products and also gain some prestige. The sponsorship agreements often included some financial support, which was crucial for the riders, many of whom were not wealthy. In return, don't hit the mountain. In return, the cyclists had to complete the race. Failure to do so, well, a lot of the sponsors would take the bike off them after the end. Imagine that. They take the bike off you. This is going to be very shocking close here, lads. Now, I'm just saying. I mean, oh, Jesus, that's close. Will we make... Oh, there's going to be trees involved here. We're all right. Jesus, it's fine. It's totally fine. We just flew through some trees. It's grand. It's grand. Don't worry about it, right? We won't be so lucky over the next bit. Many dead squirrels. Poor old devil. But anyway, cyclists also wore jerseys, and they usually had the names of their sponsors on them. Now think about it, 1903. This is where the whole kind of not cyclists, but sponsorship when it came to like endurances. You know, you might have the tire manufacturer, you might have the bike manufacturer. Do you know what I mean? And this is what it all started off with. The early form of sponsorship pretty much laid the groundwork for the complex commercial relationships we see in modern sports, Formula One, rally, and so on. Now, the Tour de France quickly captured the public's imagination. In the towns and villages along the route, locals would gather to watch the cyclists passing by. They'd cheer them, they'd offer them refreshments. Come in, sit down, this is my daughter, Agnes. Right, this sort of crack used to go on. Because when the lads became heroes, they became local heroes. It was huge for them. The race itself, it was a major event, and over the years, it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and you see it now today. The Tour de France is massive. It's freaking huge. L'Auto, the organising newspaper, well, it provided extensive coverage of the race, publishing daily updates with the captivating stories of the riders' exploits. Coverage not only boosted the newspaper circulation, but it also put the whole Tour de France into this legacy of fame. Globally, the Tour de France made the headlines, marking the beginning of the race's international reputation. Newspapers across Europe and beyond reported on the race. Fascinated by the endurance and the determination of the cyclists, well, the widespread coverage helped establish the Tour de France as a premier sporting event. It brought in new sponsors, and it also brought in new racers. It's mad. So we look at the character that won the first stage, Maurice Garin. He'd won the first stage. He continued to dominate, showcasing the remarkable endurance and strength. Maurice Garin, he won stages 1 and 2 of the inaugural Tour de France. The challenges that we have here, the long stretches through the Rhone Valley, well, you can see it already in the terrain that we're looking at. Don't mind the weather so much, but the hilly terrain, and imagine that on one gear. How many do you lot bicycle? And how many gears does your... Wrong button. How many gears does your bicycle have, lads? Do you know what I mean? Many, I would think. Hey, JPS, good to see you. Lawnmower flyover. Totally fine. Time to break out the chips and hot sauce. Ooh, nice. Press the V on your... Why, do you want to see the map? Wait, why isn't that working? Oh, I turned off my VF4 map. Just one, top gear. One gear is insane. When you think about it, lads, isn't it? Absolutely crazy, lads. Plus the time of year, you got mistral wind up the Rhone Valley. Well, like the temperature, right? Often between 22 and 27, like the temperature could have went up as high as 30, right? This is where we are in Navigraph. Approaching our first waypoint is going to be a left turn, and then we're going to head down past Saint-Étienne, and then our first stop, lads, is down here at Valence. That's going to be our first stop of the night. So we have a left turn coming in. Lads, the support has been insane tonight. Rookie Pilot, thank you very much. 26 months, man. Cheers. The support you guys give, it's absolutely incredible. Thank you very, very much indeed. You're very kind. Picture of a map in the Bremen Bar. Come on, Nighthawk. That's the actual route by road, I think, Nighthawk, is it? Yeah, the bike route is in red. So you can see where we're flying, and you can see where the bicycle route is. So we're going out a little bit over to Aubenasson. You know, we're just tipping out because, you know, make it look nice. But that's the idea, look. Look where they had to cycle. Isn't it mad? Nighthawk, that's awesome, dude. Thanks for that. Jesus, we're in mad weather here now. We've got to be careful with terrain, shouldn't we? Although it looks stunning. Look at the state of it. This is beautiful. Hang on a second. Hang. Right. They didn't have earpods back then, but if they did, I'd imagine this is what they'd be listening to. You know what I mean? As they fly along and have the crack. So much support and still no kitchen. Heavens to Betsy. May the luck of the Irish be on the Irish athletes for the Summer Olympics. Yes. Yeah, the summer games are being held in Paris this year. Very fancy. So we're on live weather. Look at the mist and fog. Very nice. I shall say this only once. Look at that. It's a beautiful day. There's someone shooting bullets behind us. Hello, hello. Quiet, you stupid woman. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. So yeah, I'm actually off to France in 2 weeks. Looking forward to that one. So I'll show you the route that we're going to take in the car. I'll show you now, right? So we're going to France. We're going to ramble in by Cherbourg, right? So we'll start off in Cherbourg and we're driving all the way down this neck of the woods, lads. And we're staying around this place, Talmont Saint-Hilaire. So it's about a 5-hour drive off the boat. So we're spending a few days there. We'll go back to our music in a moment. We're spending a few days there, right? We need 4,000 feet, really? Really? Oh, Jesus, yeah. Let's go in here to a bit of terrain, shall we? Oh, God, yeah. Mother of Jesus, right. Climb, you fool, climb! 3,000. Well, let's go 4,000. 4,000. Get us in there now and climb there at a rate of 500 or 600 feet per minute. Up the yard, quick, Jemima. And all should be well in the realm, right? So, the duty-free on Irish ferries and P&O is actually more expensive than the street. Yes, it is. Don't say that line to a woman in France. No, no, Jesus, no. But anyway, we're going to drive this way, as I said, and we're going down to Talmont Saint-Hilaire. And we're down this neck of the woods. And there's something really interesting I want to visit. There's a blockhouse up here. Look at this, lads. So this German blockhouse. But the significance of this place, look at this, look. That's how it is today. Right? But the significance of this one, it tied in with the Luftwaffe for the Air Force and their radar, right? But also the U-boats. This will communicate out to the U-boats. And it's pretty much left the way it was from the war. So I'm going to be checking that one out one of the days. We're also going to Miniature Land for Mrs. Tooton because, well, you know, she's teeny tiny. Talmont Saint-Hilaire, this looks like a beautiful place. There's a sheep by a little river. They're called Le Sheep, right? But it's full of like chateaus and there's castles and there's like there's a whole load of stuff down there. A whole load of stuff. Now, how are we going on our altitude here? It still doesn't like it. I reckon we're going to need more than 4,000 feet. Let's go 4 or 5 for the crack. And we see what happens, right? Now, where else are we going? Well, we will go down to La Rochelle and we're also going to go down to Bordeaux. And, well, I want to see, can I get in front of, I just need to ask Seb. Seb, if I arrive in Bordeaux, will you let me into a Sobo studio and just, like, let me go for a walk around the place? Do you know what I mean? I mean, he might be sound. He might say, Murphy, no hassle at all. Come on in, sure. Right? Or he'll say, absolutely not. And if you arrive, we'll call security. That could happen, right? Yeah, there's a big mountain ahead of us. We should be okay. Do they make Calvados in that neck of the woods, or is that just Normandy? I've no idea. I was down here years ago. We were in Royan years ago. Jesus, this is a tight squeeze. I will do it. I was down in Royan years and years ago. It was beautiful. Murphy would love to have you, but we are all on vacation. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Kanzui! Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you, man. So we're down there for a few days, and that's purely chillaxing, relaxing, and just, you know what I mean. Then, friends, we're heading up towards the Loire Valley region, and we're actually staying up and around this place. I thought the name was funny. It was Le B.O. And I actually said, Jesus, I wonder, does it actually smell of B.O.? So we're staying up this neck of the woods. Where is it now? There we are. Bagneux de l'Orne in Normandy. Right? But we're going out to a place here, lads. Is it that place? No. There's a place out here we're going to do a day trip to. Now I'm bringing the car, so fingers crossed the Skoda works, right? But there's a beautiful looking place. Where is it now? There's St. Hilary de Harcourt. No, it's not there. Like we're near the you're right in Normandy here, like, do you know what I mean? Mayon Palais. There's a place over here somewhere that has...
Hello there.
It's the largest medieval fortress. What's it called? Frugio or something it's called? Ludsy! You're very welcome in. Exclamation point, how to multiplayer. Bring a link to a video. Have a quick look at the video and it'll tell you what to do. Fromage. No, it's not fromage. It's near here, look. Ernie, where's Vitra? Ah, here we go. Fugare. Look at the state of this place, lads. Look at the cut of this place where we're visiting. It's the largest medieval fortress in Europe. I'm going to do the whole, you know, look at me, I'm on a big building kind of thing. Doesn't that look absolutely beautiful? I'll probably do a live stream from in there. Just to tell you, lads, you'll never guess where I am at. I'm at this big mad place. Isn't it only gorgeous looking? And look at the state of the buildings and all that around it. I mean, look at the cut of it. Medieval, right? There'd be all bard music happening. Isn't that stunning? Absolutely stunning. So we're going to visit there. And we're there for a couple of days. And then we bug out via Normandy. So we're going to be heading up. We're staying just outside Saint-Marie-de-Mont, which is up here. And we're actually staying in a house that was attacked on D-Day. The Germans held it and then the Allies came in. Easy Company came in and floored it. And they took over it. So we'll go out to Omaha and we'll do the usual stuff. Cannot wait. We're going in 3 weeks. Only medium evil, yeah, that's all. But oh man, it's beautiful. Warhamster's here. I was in Bruges last weekend. Jesus, it was nice. I've heard great things about Bruges. Was it like a family thingy or was it like a stag's? Because Bruges can be mad as well. Gregor! Fromage. I'm jelly. Gregor, it looks awesome, man. It really, really does. So we're going Irish ferries. And that's Dublin to Cherbourg. 18 hours on the gadget, right? I'll drink my body weight in beer and then wake up the next morning going, hey, we're here. And yeah, then as I said, we'll get down to the Vendy region. Just one night with the family away to Zealand for a week. Oh man, that sounds lovely. Yeah, St. Mary Glees. So basically, I've been to Normandy many times. Many times. Do ferries charge per person or per car or both? Both. Because you have to get a cabin as well. And the ferry was dear this year. I remember one year paying about 750 euros. This year it's about 1,500 euros. It's dear. But overall, like, I'll put it to you, right? For 2 full weeks in France with ferries, all accommodation, and that's like we're staying in a mobile, we're staying in a hotel, and then we're staying in a B&B. For 2 full weeks, all costs are about 3,000 euros. And then you're talking, I don't know, maybe 1,000 euros for spending money. So for 3 people, that's pretty good for 2 weeks, lads. That's very good. You know what I mean? So yeah, looking forward to it. Dave had to alt out 4. I don't believe you. So yeah, it's pretty decent, right? You know? Like, I mean, it's... You can do like a package holiday somewhere for like the same price and be like stuck in the one location for the week. You know what I mean? And like airports are grand and all that, but like Jesus, you cannot beat the ferry. I mean, you just drive up. You know what I mean? Maybe you can also pay a visit to Le Mont Saint-Michel. We were there before, Roy. Now we were thinking of that because we never went out. Well, I went out years ago. Mrs. Two-Tone was never on the island of Saint-Michel. So yeah, we'll probably do that. Because we're very close to it. Like, it's an hour's drive from where we are. Oh no, I'm stuck in Normandy for a week. Whatever will I do? Colonel Falk, I'll show you where we're staying, look. I'll show you the place now where we're staying. Because this is class looking, lads. Colonel Falk would love this place. I'm doing the official recce for him. That's all I'm doing. Right, come into France. Here's France. Saint-Marie-de-Mont. Scene. Vierville. So, by the way, when we're here, we're going to go down to Breacourt Manor and all this. The Richard Winters Memorial is just up the road. Saint-Marie-de-Mont is friggin' gorgeous. But anyway, come down to Dead Man's Corner. So here's Dead Man's Corner, the D-Day experience. That's this hoodie. And when we did our D-Day flight, I spoke to the lads here. Really, really nice. They have a phenomenal simulator there. But anyway, where's the gaff we're staying in? There's Gilly's Corner. So we're staying here. Is that it? Yeah, this is it. We're staying here, look. And it's on this. This tells you the story of how Easy Company came in and took control of the whole place. And they do loads of reenactments here and all this. But that's the place we're staying in. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, look. So we're staying there for a couple of nights. Complete with Willie's Jeep, I might add. Now, the last time I tried to drive a Willie's Jeep, I couldn't adjust the steering wheel. That was a laugh a minute. But we're actually staying in this house, which I'm looking forward to. But look at that. Isn't it beautiful looking? Look at the state of that. You can just picture me there with me sunburn. Do you know what I mean? You can see the bullet holes. Yes, absolutely. That's a shot from the sky. So it was a farmhouse. It was in control by the Germans. They had a radio station and an OP there, I believe. And then when Easy Company were landing in the vicinity, they took charge. It looks very nice. There's a number of rooms there. Like, I mean, ours is like a 4-bed something. But there's loads of lads who do reenactments. It's supposed to be very popular with motorcyclists as well. Like, that's your accommodation. It's grand, like, do you know? Can you rent the Jeep? You can, yeah. Now, a lot of the times, the owners, because they're the original Willys Jeeps, right? The owners really want to suss you out before you rent it. They want to go driving with you first. Because, like, they don't want you breaking them, you know what I mean? But look at that, lads. Isn't that beautiful? It's like a barracks, do you know? Poor old Mr. Two-Tone won't be too impressed. Jesus, there's the Germans out for inspection, look. Imagine waking up and seeing them outside. Jesus. But anyway, so that's going to be our last couple of days in Normandy. I can't wait. No Crocs allowed. What are you talking about? In fact, the whole of France is beautiful. France is gorgeous. How do we find it? Just did a Google. Because, like, we've been there so many times and I was saying, Jesus, it'd be nice to stay, you know, somewhere up that neck of the woods. We stayed near Caen one year. We stayed down near Bayeux the next year. And this year it's going to be just up that neck of the woods. So, yeah, looking forward to it, lads. And we have, down in Vendy for the first week, Ian Fisher is here. Good to see you, Ian. For the first week, myself and Two-Tone Jr. have been doing some recce's on goat karting tracks. I saw the Bayeux Tapestry years ago. They moved it to England for a number of years, Gregor. And I believe it's back now. Or they were moving it back to Bayeux. To find France, you go south of London and turn left. Yeah. France is beautiful. Beautiful. And, like, it's kind of weird, right? But, like, it's very understandable. The whole Second World War stuff in France, well, it's celebrated and remembered well, obviously around Normandy, but throughout the rest of France, especially by U-boat pens, no, there's no mention of it because it left a terrible, terrible sour taste in their mouth. And it's only when I found out years later what was going on, right? An awful lot of the U-boat pens on the west coast of France, they were never captured. In actual fact, they held out until the very end of the war. Because how are you going to get into them? They were pure concrete, like. Hey, 98 Vulcan, good to see you. Yes, we tend to fill the car up with wine. We get that in Cherbourg. We go into like a Super U or a Supermarché and go absolutely hatchet on the wine. You get bottles of wine for like €1. Do you know what I mean? I'm at Muse. The French don't take kindly to bad fashion. Listen. Me and the French, we go back years. They appreciate the Crocs. I have it on very good authority. You know, bienvenue, Murphy. Où est les crocs, s'il vous plaît? And then I'll be like, voilà mon crocs. And they'd be like, très bien, merci. Right? Brilliant. Right, lads, we're about to land. Ah, this is terribly exciting. So, autopilot. Good luck to you. Dish. Autopilot disengaged. Watch your speed. Bring the power back. Landing lights coming on. Now, lads, what runway do we need here? Dive. Dive. Easy does it. So let me see, a couple of things we need to do. Mixture goes to fully rich. Prop is full. And watch your speed. An open runway. Makes sense. Runway 1 Neener. Roger. Runway 19. Bit of a left turn here, Murph. What do we think of the Spartan so far? It's nice, isn't it? Une croque, monsieur, s'il vous plaît. We visited Chamonix over the summer and we went up to the Mount Blanc. Stunning and jaw-dropping, right? You should burst into France unapologetically with your Crocs, mad shirts and all the rest of your nonsense. Yes, I will. I will be bringing my Hawaiian shirts. We like the croque monsieur to eat. Look at this. Okay. So the runway's down the road a bit. There's Angel 15. Let's ramble in. Let that prop spin in a bit more. Alrighty then. Easy does it. Easy does it. Flying teapots there. Crocs were a joint project between Ireland and France. They were, right. My coffee, you take care of my dude. Okay, speed is looking good. About 120 knots. It's like a Piper with a Corsair engine. It really is. It really is. So our landing lights are on. Looking stunning, so we are. A 100 knots. We can probably go for landing gear now. Check out the landing gear. Ooh. Alright, landing gear's down. And we'll mess with the flaps as we ramble in. Hammy says, a few years ago I was injured and swanning about the office in Hawaiian shirts and flip-flops. It really annoyed some people, so I bought more. Brilliant. Epic Fool is with us flying in the Chinook. Good to see you, Epic. Hope you're well, my dude. Alright, so we're going to be over here to the right somewhere. Jeez, the scenery's gorgeous again, isn't it? France is just, it's a stunning country. Radial engines seem to make a lot of sense for GA, but they seem to usually go liquid cooled. Yep. Alright, there's the runway. So 90 knots, just heading in, taking our time. So this is our first stop of the night. Do be sure to check your fuel, lads, when we land, and then we'll keep her lit. What do you call a French man wearing sandals? Philippe Flop. Brilliant. They rebranded it from Le Coq Sportif to Le Croc Sportif. Wait, what? Oh wait, Le Coq to Le Croc. I see what you did, Roy. Ah, brilliant. Alright, turn off the nameplate so we can actually see the runway, and we'll follow you guys in. Bit of oomph here now. Easy, easy. It's still very windy, isn't it? Shocking windy. Look at the mountains over there. Look, it's a stunning part of the world, this. Okay, start our turn here to the right. We're still a little bit high, but we're okay. We'll start descending here quickly. We can use our flaps here as well, just to help us out. Let's go 10 degrees now. Alrighty then. We've got a nice tarmac runway. The runway beside it is grass, so you can take your pick, lads. How's the plane to fly? It flies well. It flies very well. It's just a nice airplane. I do wish there were more kind of creature comforts like static elements and change out the avionics and that. Do you know what I mean? But it's a solid plane. Like, it's no real issues with it at all, man. It's like $20. It's not bad. There's a lot of little bush runways in these hills. Ooh, nice. Nice. I'd say you've well traveled this area with the caravan. Okay, speed is looking good. Altitude is looking good. Let's go 20 degrees on the flaps. So far, so good. So our gear is down and locked. Rate of descent is looking good. Runways in sight. Plenty of folks coming in for a landing. Right there. French omelettes are so small because one egg is enough. Brilliant. Brilliant! Alright, easy does it now. At 90 knots on approach. Easy. Easy. Jesus, lots of planes here. Easy. There's a touchdown zone. Easy now, Murph. Easy. Alright, power to idle. Watch the flare. Little bit of wind. Hold the nose. Touchdown at 94. Do you know what happened? The fucking parking brake was turned on when I was trying to restart the engine earlier. It's alright, lads.
Jesus.
It's alright. You know, I'm okay with making these mistakes. I was wondering, why is the nose tipping forward? Yeah. The parking brake was on earlier because I tried to... Stupid thing. And the whole flight is ruined. Quit rage. Turn it off. Start playing solitaire or something in your underpants. Jesus. Right, welcome to our first stop, almost our last stop. All is forgiven with the beautiful sounds of this engine though. Listen.
Can I get a refund?
No, Takeoff. I mean, this plane is so powerful, you can actually crash land it. What do you call a French dog with a wand? A magician. Very, very good. Put some weight in her, makes a big difference. Yeah, but like, also don't use the parking brake. My landing was actually bang on, but I left the parking brake on because I'm some sort of a muppet. Right. Are we ready to go again, sports fans? English Murph? Sports fans? Do people usually have damage turned off? It happened to me, a pop-up would happen and be kicked out to the main menu. When you're doing group flights, turn off collision damage. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Right, fuel here, Murphy. Yes. We didn't burn that much. Topper up there, Topper Harley. Right now, for our next trick, we're going to do a touch and go at Lima Fox, Juliet Fox. Oh wait, are we? Where's our second stop? Where is our second stop? Lima Fox Mike Victor, that's our second stop. Ah, okay, so our next airport is the touch and go, then we're going to land at Lima Fox Mike Victor, and then we're down. Okay, sounds like a cunning plan, doesn't it? Do people usually have... Yeah. While Yutani's away, you take care of my dude. Right, 1 notch of flaps for takeoff. Remember, lads, check your fuel. Reset your barrow, reset your direction indicator. Bit of mountainous terrain to fly through now. Okay, power coming in. Let's go flying. Easy. Alright, speed alive. There's 80. Upsy daisy. Positive rate of climb. Gear coming up. Flaps coming in. Man, the thing is a rocket ship. It actually is very, very good. Can anyone remember how to get the flow landing rate to work? You need to go in and turn it on, Muse. Hang on, we'll show you now in a sec. Easy now, easy. Alright, bit of a left turn here. We'll go back to our autopilot. Autopilot on. Now, heading. Where's your heading? Heading mode. Armor nav mode. We need to go left a bit. Let's go 120 degrees. Vertical speed looking good. Altitude is armed. Let's go 4,500 feet. Arm. Vertical speed is going to be that of 1,000 feet per minute. Where are you taking us, plane? Oh no, we're okay. Landing lights away. I need to go in and turn it on. You don't say. Alright, Muse. Oh wait, balls. Right. I'll show you, Muse. So, you go into your static wheel and you go over to where it has ghost wheel and type in landing rate. Click it, drag it and put it in, but make sure you put it into your ghost wheel and it's turned on, yeah? After takeoff checklist, park and brake on. No, it's properly off this time. Stupid thing. The stupid thing. You're grand now, lads. Totally fine. Nothing to worry about at all. Muse, did you get that now? Or do I have to do it again? Jesus, that was loud. Right, lads, while we're waiting on Muse fam, we'll do another couple of buttons. So, Xbox pilots, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. And hopefully Muse fan will get there. Presses number 3. You know, and then Muse fan will get there. Brilliant. Yeah, baby. Jesus, the wind. We need to do a touch and go here, lads.
Hang on to your hats, boys.
Now, there's nothing to worry about here except for, you know, everything. So let's have a look. LFJF. Oh, Jesus, it's tiny as well. 09 or 27. Let's go for 09 because we're mad. We need to follow the river. Yes, this is going to be absolutely fine. In actual fact, lads, there's nothing to worry about at all. Autopilot off. So we follow the river up to our left. There's nothing to fear but everything. To be grand, right? I mean, you know, we should be grand, but we keep flying on this way to see what we can see. Bit of power there now. Hey, Ozymandias, it's good to see you. Right, follow on the river a little bit. We got cars and trucks and all the devil knows what. If anyone puts Xbox, they must understand they are killing this for real flight simmers. What? A lot of Xbox pilots would trump a lot of us when it comes to the realism and how they follow procedures. Not everyone has the option for the LPC, do you know what I mean? Right, runway in sight. Jesus. Drop at the gear. Man alive, this is gorgeous. Look at the cut of this. Onto flaps. This is friggin' stunning. There's the runway. We're going to need all sorts of jiggery pokery here, lads. Look at the climb out. Easy. Oh, easy. Now, is this where the runway is? I think it is. Says you, it is now. It is, right. Power to idle. It's a touch and go, Murph. It's a touch and go. Where's your touch? Oh, behave. Where's the touch? Right, go. Jesus. Gear up. Flaps in. Alright. Look at the state of this. Beautiful. Ah, lads, that's absolutely incredible looking. Amazing. Let's go this way through the valley. We're grand now. We'll climb and go the far side of the mountain. Totally fine. Jeez, that was fun, wasn't it? Beautiful. Man, look at the scenery. Bloody hell. Look at the height of the mountains. Excellently executed, my friends. Very nicely done. Man, that's class looking. Isn't that gorgeous? Roy says, the last vacation I visited the south of France, I asked a French guy if he also liked playing games. He said, oui. Wow, look at the scenery here. This is beautiful. You got vineyards and all down there. E-Core, yeah, man, that's going to be so nice. There's Turd Ferguson in a Corsair look. And a Hellcat. This is gorgeous, lads. This is stunning. Look at the countryside. Right, mind the big mountain. We need to go around this fella here. Super Ty, I missed your joke. Where was your joke? This is default Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm not using any map enhancers or any of that, Briggsy. Isn't it gorgeous? It's absolutely stunning. Man, what a great plane. Alright, there's our gap in the mountain. Ooh, the wind is really, really messing here. We're trying to find the place that we stayed in Normandy. Found it here. Oh, nice one. What's the alternate name to Francophile? A Quibu. Huh? Fiber Striker, a devil. Man, look at this. Ah, lads, this is absolutely friggin' gorgeous, look. It's stunning. We're on our way into Provence. Exploring the world with the Fireflies. Look at the state of this. Oh, yes. Man alive, isn't this absolutely stunning, lads? This is gorgeous. Right, so when we get over this mountain, that's kind of the hilly region away then for a little bit. But I have to say, that's just stunning, isn't it? Look at the mountains here, like. Absolutely stunning. So, where are we at now? Let's go, Jesus, go handy now, Murph. So we're rambling down now into Provence itself, right? And we'll put on our autopilot here now shortly. Let's see. Autopilot, nav mode. Activate, nav mode, yes. 4,500, let's just call it 4. Drop her down. And let's see what she's going to do to us here. We should be okay. Get us back on the straight and narrow. We should be okay altitude-wise. There's another couple of small mountains just ahead of us, but like... Ah, lads, this has been absolutely gorgeous. Look at that! Isn't that insanely beautiful? Insanely beautiful. So speed-wise, cruising now at around 150-ish. Bring that speed back a little bit. Calm it all down now. Calm it down. Lights are off. That's okay. How are we going for fuel? Fuel is good. And we continue belting on through to our next stop. So our next stop is Lima Foxtrot Mike Victor as we head into Provence. Specialities of this area include olive oil, soap, lavender, lots of wine. Can all be found at the weekly local supermarkets. Wow. I'd love to do, I'd love to see all those small little markets. Ah, Jesus, some of them were fantastic. We were in a town before. What was it called? Another medieval town, and I bought nougat. Fucking thing cost me 20 quid. Rest in peace to evaporated water. You will be missed. Bike or no bike, that mountain would knock me. Oh, absolutely. Simon 20, good to see you. Hi, Nugget. No, nougat. You know nougat? Your man, they had very big windows. Right, watch your speed, Murph. Easy does it now. I hope you already counted all those rivets that you can see from the cockpit. There's a lot, isn't there? Nougat is also sold at the markets. I must get it in the markets, though. Airlock spent 2 weeks outside Aix-en-Provence in a wonderful guide. The host gave us 8 litres of fresh pressed olive oil from the olive grove. No way. 8 litres of olive oil. What did you do with it all? Be honest now, Airlock. What did you do with all the olive oil? You know, that's a whole lot of olive oil, if you know what I mean. I'm just saying now, it's an awful lot, do you know? Oh, yeah. Well, maybe not. You can do all sorts with olive oil. You can eat it, right? If it's for if it's for recreational purposes, right? You can imagine it now, you know. Darling, I've really enjoyed this beautiful vacation to France, and our last hosts have very kindly given me a 8-litre supply of olive oil. Say what? We gave some away. The wife used the rest for cooking. Would not waste olive oil on recreational purposes. That's so funny. That's so funny. Girl. Le Blues. Right, the French version of them. It's been a bouncy flight, this, isn't it? Toe tapping time. 10W 10W40, brilliant.
Dude, have you been drinking? I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a mad Egypt.
Aldi Stevie Ray, yeah, Stevie Ray adjacent. Apparently you drizzle virgin olive oil and cook with council olive oil. To our left is Mount Vento, the giant of Provence. It's quite big. And I'm not just saying that because it's very far away. I'm saying it's quite big. It's quite big.
These are small. The ones out there are far away.
Know what I mean? We go back and forth between olive oil and butter. Kerry Gold to be exact. Oh yeah. I never had the guts to ask.
Jesus.
Who here is the one that checks the olives for their virginity? Listen, how did the conversation go to this? Imagine having that job though. What do you do for a living? I check olive oil. Huh? Say no more, say no more. Jesus. It just so happens you wear a smoker's jacket, a gold medallion, and a cigar. Ooh. What a stunning country to go exploring in. I'm surprised the Hummingbird didn't go there first. Hummingbird must be away from her desk right now. It is Popeye's job! Ah, brilliant! You started it. There have been arrivals of the Tour de France at the summit. Really? Retriever Neil, good to see you. Welcome to France. Look at this scenery. Yes. All right. Gotta love the old tunage. Hope all is well, Neil. So we're cruising here at speed and we're heading down to, well, you can't see it here. Do we need this level of altitude? I don't think we do. Right, lads, we're going to drop down to, let's go down to 2,500. 2,500 feet. So we're going to altitude, 2,500, right? Arm that, and then, no, Jesus Murphy. 2,500, arm it, and then drop her down 500 or 600 feet per minute. 500 will do it. And we're on the way down. Now, let me see. Fun fact, both France and Spain have the furthest photographed sightline in the world, 443 kilometers. In the Spanish Pyrenees to pick Gaspard in the French Alps, almost 100 times further than we would see driving along the prairies and staring at the horizon. Really? The wind record at Mount Vento is 320 kilometers an hour. What? Jesus. She went to the kitchen. You missed so much. You missed so much, Hummingbird, but it's all right. You know, it's totally fine. We'll say nothing. We'll say no more about the subject. You know what I mean? The moment has passed. Although, if I was Popeye inspecting the olives, this would be my theme song. What does Popeye do to stop his favourite tool from rusting? Ah, Jesus, Briggsy! Don't read that! No, let's not go there. Quick, we need a distraction. Yes. Look at the rivets, they're riveting. Look at all the rivets, look. So many rivets, so little time. Neil is just finishing a flight in the Italian Alps. Ooh. Jay Winniker's in the house. Good to see you, my guy. Hope you're well. We're flying in precious metal. Look at the state of it. Isn't it beautiful? Tonight you're in the Spartan 7W by the Spartan Aircraft Company.
Hello there.
To our right is Avignon. The Pope's Palace seems to be modelled. Gurkenberg, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Alright. Man, look at that radial engine. Beautiful. Look at the location. Beautiful. We're here with the Fireflies. Look at the state of that, friends. Amazing. Greetings from Finland. Greetings from Ireland. You're very welcome in. Hope all is well, Gherkin. Getting through the workday, says Jay Winniker. You fight the good fight, my friend. Man, this is gorgeous.
Yeah, baby.
Jesus. Old veteran 965. You absolute madman. Gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you very, very much indeed. Scott, you absolute legend. It is modelled. What's a look? Where is it? It's on the way. We're going to be landing here now in a second. I don't see it yet. I don't see it. Nightsep is circling there. Hang on, where is he? I see Kozaki. Legendary is Scott. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nanostar, thank you very much indeed for following. You're very welcome in, my dude. Right, hang on a second now. We need to find on the river. Can you be a little bit more specific? Oh, the big river. Is it out to the right, Nightsep? Jesus then. Well, let me see. Right, we'll do one of these.
Defense Department regrets to inform you that your sons are dead because they were stupid.
Let's go this way. Autopilot off and out towards the river. Now, there's a good chance I don't have this turned on because I don't think I have the French landmarks turned on. You know what I mean? Let's see what we can see. All buttons. Only 180 from 1,000 total subs. Wait, what? Where do you see that, Super Tie? 1,000 subs? Jesus. That's insane. Insane. Lads, the support you give, honest to God, like, thank you very, very much indeed. You're very, very generous. I really do appreciate it. Now, we're looking for, well, we're by the river. And I have a feeling I don't have the thing turned on. Although there's something over there. I still don't see Nightsep. Where is he? Which way did he go?
Hey, good morning.
Avignon. Marlon, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. Just looked out my window in Liverpool. The sky is all the sky is all red to the west. Dublin's on fire. That was Murphy cooking, I'd say. There he is. Let's have an ale gawk. This looks kind of nice. I have a feeling I don't have the POI for it, Nightsep. Is that it there in the hill?
Hello there.
Captain Hook, you're very welcome in. Thank you for the follow. So we're here flying over
Jesus.
Provence. Beautiful. Oh wait, is that it there? I'd say that's it there. All the churches. We're on the Southeast Asian server, my dude. Southeast Asian. This is pretty nice. Man, the scenery here is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Hang on a second. This is stunning. Don't hit the ground, Murphy. Marlon, you're very welcome in. Hello from Ireland to Brazil. Mrs. Hetty Wolf is in the chat. You're very welcome aboard. Happy Monday. So it's like the Pope's Palace. He's in there having a cup of tea. Right, easy now. We need to try and land here and not make it look like we're a complete and utter disaster. That could be hard going now, right? So this is our second last stop of the night. The airport is just up here somewhere. Hang on now. It's a very small airport, this. Let's see what we can do.
Jeez.
Hey, Fornax, good to see you, man. Right, let there be light. Jesus. Light and light. Yes. Here's our beautiful landing lights on. Alright. Let us drop the gear. Alright. Okay, a bit of Toby eye now to help us out. Because the runway is over that way, I think. It is. It is. Or is that it just there? That looks like a train station. Right, let's see what we can do here, right? If you just joined us, lads, you're very welcome in. Happy Monday. We're flying along the historic 1903 Tour de France. 121 years ago this year. That's a train station. We're flying over Provence here at the moment. We're going to head down to Marseille next. That's our final stop of the night. So I think that's the airport over there. Just trying to get lined up here with the runway. Speed is good. We're holding 90 knots. Plenty of people flying around. Looking good, lads. Looking good. So if you are new here, if you're watching us on YouTube, do be sure to hit the little like button. It helps the channel out to no end. It recommends the stream to innocent bystanders who would usually be watching other things. And then they're saying, who's this guy? And of course, do be sure to check out our Discord channel, !Discord. Well, that's where we hang about when we're not on a live stream. And you're more than welcome to come join us over at the Flying Circus. Where most of the time, people just take the mick out of me. But it's alright, I've learned to adapt. Wait now. Where's the runway, lads? I think I see it. Oh wait, balls, there it is there. Right, never mind, I found it. Call off the search. All is well in the realm. Right. Watch your speed. We'll go for a notch of flaps. Check your fuel here as well, lads. This is our second to last stop of the night. Runway's on the right-hand side. I have to say, the old Spartan, it's a great machine, this, isn't it? Now, there's a whole load of folks going in for a landing. So many different airplanes here. It's fantastic, isn't it? The plane drinks fuel like an Irishman, right? It's a thirsty old Betsy. But sure, you be thirsty as well. Do you not see the ground we covered? Alright, turn and final. Watch the speed. Speed is good. Flaps 10. Let's go 30. Jesus. That's going to add a lot of drag. Make sure our parking brake is off this time, you muppet. Right, here we go, lads. It's all or nothing now. Watch the power. There we go. All right. Okay, approach is looking good. Speed is looking good. Touchdown zone is in sight. Little bit of crosswind. Keep the nose facing the wind a little bit. Easy does it. Easy does it. Jesus, look at everyone parked up there. Fantastic. Okay, runway 17. Let's be having it. Okay, power to idle. Let's just drift her in. Hold the nose. Hold the nose. Hold the nose. There's a touchdown zone. Don't stall it. There we go. A little bit of a bounce, but we'll take it. Little bit of breakage. Keep the pressure back. And that's how we do it, friends. That's how you land without, you know, crashing. The sound of this thing. Beautiful. Off the runway we go. We had a glider, yeah. A glider. Alright, let's taxi back. While we're here, just double check your fuel. So we have sufficient. All as well. So our last hurrah is a 31 nautical mile spin down to Marseille. And what we could do, lads, we'll actually follow the river a little bit and then turn right. How's that for a plan? Easy. Sounds so good, doesn't it? It sounds so good. Like, look how wide the landing gear is. Like, this thing is so stable on the ground. Hey, Beach Model 18, nice. A Wildcat, a Hellcat. Okay, friends. Not too fast for takeoff. Oh, look at the livery on that DC-3, look. The state of it. Fireflyer. Right, so takeoff. We're going to follow the river, right? So when we take off, it's down to the left, follow the river, and let's see what we can see. Keep it low and keep it fast. Are we ready? Okay, power coming in. Takeoff power set. Speed alive. Yup, you devil you. Don't run over, Betsy. Easy. There's 80. Upsy daisy. Positive rate of climb. Flaps in. Just get a little bit of altitude. We want to follow the river. There's the river and a bridge. A river and a bridge. I mean, like, where would you get it, lads? Where would you get it? What does this one do? No, yeah, it kind of works. Oh, Jesus. Easy now. Easy now. Jesus. Huzzah! We got under one of them. Bloody hell. Right, we're alive. We're very much alive. Excellent choice. Right, here we go. Follow the river. Briggs away. You take care, my dude. Art of Salmon, a fuga. Beautiful. Look at the state of it! The man has skills. You know, we don't know what sort of skills, but like, he's got skills. It's toe tapping time. Now, lads, this is your chance. Every single emote you have, horse it into that chat. Let's light up the chat. Let's see how absolutely mad you can make it. And the crowd goes wild. Look at the state of it.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at the colors. Look at the animations. Look at the emotions. Yeah, baby. Have you ever seen anything like that before? Look at the chat. Jesus, look at the chat. Isn't that amazing? Lads, that's absolutely class looking.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus, the whole chat's freaking out. It's amazing looking. Right, lads, we're going to be spinning off to the right here shortly. Very shortly. Oh, Jesus. Actually, roughly now. Right, lads. Hang on. Yes, brake right. Let us head on this way. Stabilize the motion. That's insane looking. Right, down to Marseille, our final stop of tonight's flight. We're going okay for time. Jesus, here's a challenging bridge. I mean, sure it is. It's a bridge that you have to be down and... Oh, Jesus. What am I doing? What am I doing?
I'm in a glass
Jesus. Yup. We made... Oh, Jesus, we made it.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Did you just see what we did? Go on, I dare you. Someone else do it. Yes, Colonel Fork. No, who was it? Oh, no, Johnny's dead. Medic. We need a medic down here. No, poor Johnny didn't make it. Johnny never came over the hill. Oh, no. Oh, I have to change the lyrics of that song. Medic! Jesus. Right. Look at the state of this. Right, what's my altitude? 1500. I don't know. We'll go heading mode. Yes. Heading due south. Autopilot. Heading. Altitude. Arm altitude. There we go. Right, now we're grand. Ah, sure. What? Ah, just a hair shy. Timing was almost perfect. Yeah, she turned off the friggin' lights. Man alive, that looks good. Right, turn off them lights before we lose them. Lights off. Right, so we're heading due south. Next stop, Lima Fox, Mike, Lima. Marseille. Marseille. To be fair, I was expecting me to smash into the wall as well, but it's grand. What's this one do? Oh no, we did that one before. Right now. Do I have other stuff over here? I do. What's this one? Now that's an old banger. An old banger of the channel. Look at the state of this. Goblin Zoo says this is his playground in the sim. What a beautiful playground, my guy. Absolutely incredible. Isn't it absolutely friggin' stunning though, isn't it? Like, it's gorgeous. The Firefly is out in force tonight. What a way to go. What an arrival. Look at the cut of it, lads. So we're going to go with runway 13 left, just behind us, lads. And this is Marseille Airport. This is our final stop for tonight's flight. What an arrival in, right? Scott says, I'm not knocking the Sogo for what they have done with the sim. Since, if you take it into total, it is amazing. So much more to do. Just make it so much better. Wonder when they'll design a new one that'll go with the Xbox replacement. Absolutely. It's a stunning part of the world, right, Dougal? It's absolutely gorgeous here. And I'm loving the Wildcat firing off some flares and stuff. It's amazing. Eurocopter was based here. Firefighter planes also. Nice. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Look at the scenery, though. Isn't it stunning? Absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful part of the world. So this is the most southern point from the Tour de France of 1903. Imagine the reception they got in Marseille back then. Absolutely incredible. Alright, watch your speed as we turn final. Easy, does it? Alright. Watch your speed. Get some landing lights on for good measure. Thank you. There's Kazaki ahead of us. So speed is coming down, about 140 knots, a little bit fast. Easy, does it?
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, speed coming down. Jesus. Gear coming down. Very nice. First notch of flaps. At 10 degrees or so. Speed is looking good. Second notch of flaps. Gear is down, indicating green. We can use the belly flaps. Look at that. Like a giant speed brake. Alright, easy, does it? Yeah, there's very little wind here. It's nice, isn't it? All the planes coming in. Old veteran has one of those. A belly flap? Yes. It slows us down in the wind and also provides buoyancy in water. Yep. And make sure your parking brake is off. Easy does it. What a location. Man alive, this is beautiful. Alrighty then. So we're over the threshold. Power to idle. Hold the nose. Easy. 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 Hold the nose. Hold the nose. Hold the nose. There's a little bit of a bounce. We'll take it though. 118. Alright. It's good to know the stall horn works. Right, get her down there, Betsy. Oh, yes. The sounds of this thing, just incredible. Absolutely stunning. Cyrus T is here. Good to see you, man. Who needs a six-pack when you have a keg? Yes. My thoughts exactly. Now, I'm not planning any stream for tomorrow night, but you wouldn't know what might happen. If there is a stream, now this is an if there is a stream tomorrow night, I might do some trucking, some Euro truck. We'll see. I won't know till I finish work tomorrow, do you know what I mean? But if I'm home early and all is grand, I'll do a stream with Euro truck. If not, we're back Wednesday night as normal. We have the news. And Thursday night will be VATSIM, and then Friday will be a MD-11 freighter flight. Looking forward to that. We're going to be going to, where are we going tomorrow? Or on Friday? We're going from Las Vegas over to Fresno, and then Fresno over to San Francisco. And yes, Super Ty, good man. There is a developers live stream tomorrow as well on Twitch for Microsoft Flight Sim Official. Don't do a trucking when I can't join. Cyrus, when can you join? Let me know a date and time that suits you. Because we'll do it again. I'm actually really enjoying truck sim lately, so I'll do a bit of something kind of off the normal schedule, you know what I mean? Ah, Betsy. Turn us around there now. Muse and Murphy in a truck sim. Big boy Forza, right? A blustery one. Pat, absolutely. Absolutely. Nutty Slack, do you enjoy that? That was such a really nice flight, lads. It was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, let me see here now. Parking brake comes on. And let's see what we can do here. We got the... look at the flares, man. Noise of that Fuga as well. Right, we shall do our usual, the landing parade, right? The landing parade. We'll do one of these. Now, lights, light them up. They're just really close friends. He's out of flares. There he goes. Go on, you devil. Joey Bolo's in the chat. Good to see you, Joey. Hope you're well, my dude. Filthy is here. Welcome in. You're on late this week. That's okay, Cyrus. We'll plan something next week as well, my dude. It's Euro Truck you have, I think, isn't it? Colonel Fork, absolutely, my dude. What a collection of aircraft. Absolutely stunning. There's a long stutter and a pause. We're alive again. Colonel Fork, look at the state of that machine. Kieran Nile is here. Good to see you, Kieran. D. Baggins, beautiful aircraft. Look at that. The Chipmunk. Arthur Sam in the Fuga. Flyer 10. There's Count Sepp. Soaring AJ. There we have it, friends. What a flight. I mean, that was absolutely savage, wasn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Right, we're away from you now. We're back to maybe tomorrow, but definitely we're going to be back on Wednesday night as we catch up with all the news making the headlines this week in our beloved simulators. But I want to thank you also very, very much indeed for tuning in and joining us for tonight. That was so much fun. What a beautiful, beautiful country to go flying in. And I love it when people visit these areas and they're able to, you know, just share their experiences with us. I love that. So, to all our friends who joined us here on YouTube, thank you very, very much indeed. To everyone here on Twitch, thank you guys for all the raids. The support tonight has been absolutely off the friggin' charts. Thank you very, very much indeed. And, right, that's it now. Horizontal administration, right? So... do be sure to check us out over on Discord, !Discord. That's where you'll find us when we're not on a live stream. And yeah, keep an eye. We might do a stream tomorrow, trucking, and failing that, we're definitely back on Wednesday night anyway. So until then, lads, thank you also very, very much. Have a very pleasant evening, and we shall catch you on the far side. Good luck to you. 235 will hold for you, 426. Give him a flash of the light so he knows it's us.
Thanks for the flashing, Muff.
I just flashed him. See, that is a time in your life where it's okay to flash someone. You've seen it.